Hello, this is a guide on how to research and cite your sources for your HUM1020 museum project assignment. So start off by going to the website. It's a library guide, libguides.broward.edu/bconline HUM1020. From here, this guide will connect you to different sources for you to use for your research for your museum project assignment. And it will also give you information on how to cite your sources and on different writing assistance that is available to you. So we're going to just go straight to the tab called Finding Sources. I will click on that, and you will see listed here under articles some databases that are specifically art databases where you would be able to find credible academic sources for your curated art pieces. So let's go to Art Store first. I'll click on there, and it is going to prompt me to log in. So there are a couple different ways you can log into the library databases. One here is over here. Here's the information. You would have to use your 9-digit student ID as your borrower ID, or the 4-digit month, day of birth. So if my birthday were January 1st, my PIN would be 0101. The other way that you can actually log into the library resources is through single sign-on through D2L. And here's a short little video at the bottom of the page showing you how to do it. Basically, all you have to do is go into any course listed under My Courses in D2L. And once you click on that and you're in the course, under Resources is a library resources link. Once you click on that library resources link, you will automatically be logged into any library article, ebook, or resource from the Broward College Library. So let's go back up here, and I'll go through the steps of logging in with borrower ID and your PIN password. I'll click on Art Store. It's actually going to remember that I already logged in before. So it will remember within a browser session, within the same browser session that I've logged in before. So ArtStore is a database that will show you the different images of art pieces from different collections. So this would be for the curate portion of the assignment. If I click on Browse, I can go to ArtStore Collections and see all the different collections that are available within this database. I know that for the assignment, there was a list of all different virtual museum galleries and collections that were available, but this is totally acceptable for you to go to other collections as well to see different pieces for you to then research and write and contemplate about. So for instance, if I wanted to look into fashion photography, for instance, I can click on here, and here are all the images from that collection. And what's really nice about this is when you use the database is, let's say you click on it. I don't really know what this has to do with fashion photography, but let's just say you wanted to use it and it did relate, made sense to you. You can get your citation for it. So if I click on Cite this item, it will have the MLA citation listed, and I would copy and paste that into my works cited page or slide. So let's actually look at a different collection that might be a little bit more relevant. We can go to Asia Art Archive. And here we've got all these different images. Say you wanted to use this one right here. This is from Taiwan. It's an installation. All the information here is on the right side. And here's the citation tool that gives you your MLA citation. You can also download the image. So this is kind of how you would use ArtStore. All right, let's go to Art and Architecture Source next. So that's the next database that's listed under this library website. And here's where you would type in a piece. Well, I should have grabbed something from ArtStore. Let's see. Let me find something from the Art Institute of Chicago. Maybe something that's a little bit more popular that would have sources that are written about it. So let's see if I took this from the title, if we can find some sources on this particular piece. And there is not. But maybe we could find something about woodblock, Japanese woodblock prints. So I'll try that. As I start typing that in, I see a suggested search term. So I'll just go with that. And here are different articles. There are 40 different articles on that search term, Japanese woodblock print. So although we didn't find an article or a source that specifically was on that piece, that art piece, we did find information when we broaden our search terms to something more like the genre of art rather than by the title. Okay, so let's say we wanted to use one of these articles. Let's click on this article right here. From the record, we've got an abstract, which gives the summary of the article. So this will save you time because you can read this summary and decide if it actually works for what you want to say or for the research that you want to pursue. And if it looks like it works, then you would then go on to click on the full text to read the full article. There's even some images in here. And if you decide to use this source, on the right-hand side, you have the tool similar to in ArtStore. If you just hover over the different icons, you'll see one that's called Cite. If you click on that, all the citation styles will come up, and you would just scroll down to MLA, and here is the MLA citation that you would use for your works cited slide or page. And if you decide you're going to use the source somewhere within your presentation, you also have to give it an in-text citation. So that in-text citation is any time that you are paraphrasing, borrowing an idea, summarizing from the source, or quoting directly, word for word from the source. You have to give it an in-text citation after the sentence or that bullet point or however, with the author's last name, which would be this, and then the page number. So, depending on what page you got it from, it's going to either be page 16 through 37. Let's say I quoted from this page right here. You're going to have in the parentheses that author's last name and then the page number, which is 20. If there is no page number, then you just leave it blank. If there is no author, you would just use the title of the article or the source. And this information is also on that library site under citing sources. There's information here about citing in MLA style. Here's the information about in-text citation and some formatting guidelines for that works cited page. There's also a video that I highly recommend you watch. It's 3 minutes long that show you just how to make sure that your MLA citation that you copy and paste from the library database, just to make sure that it is polished and accurate, because there are a couple minor formatting steps that you need to take in order to make sure that it complies with MLA citation style. So that is an article or a source from another database. So let's just go through one more database, Humanities Source. It is another EBSCO database, so it's going to look exactly like the Art and Architecture source database as well. So it's the same idea. You do your search on a particular piece. If you're not finding anything, then you can broaden the search by art genre, by the collection, by maybe the artist. There's many different ways you can do it. And you just go into the article, go ahead and read the abstract. To get the full text, the full article, you would click on the left side, full text, and you've got all these tools on the right-hand side to cite it, print it out, email a copy of it to yourself. So that's about all that I wanted to show you. I also want to point out that you can schedule an appointment to meet with me online on a one-on-one basis to go over any research questions or assistance that you might need, or any assistance you might need on the citations. So feel free to make an appointment with me, and again, this would be done online, or my contact information is here as well. And have fun, good luck, and I hope you do well.